As a kid here in North Carolina, the first thing is to play basketball. And then things evolved from that. You know, went to University of North Carolina, then go to Chicago. Obviously, you guys know the history from that. And then be able to have an opportunity to come back and represent the state in an all-star situation from a different seat. Um, it's truly amazing. It tells the path in terms of that I've taken. A very grateful path, and it gives me great pleasure to be able to present that back to the community. So as I said, it's been a long traveled road, and I've been on both sides of the spectrum, and I do not have any doubt that the enjoyment is going to be the same. A little bit more work on this side than what I had to do on the other side. Before I just showed up on Friday, put a ball in my hand and go play. This time it's a little bit more activity, but the pleasure is still the same.
As a player, I wonder if you could compare and contrast the way it was in the 90s playing NBA versus now. And particularly, like, I can't remember, did you play hard defense in the All-Star game?
How did I know that was going to get twisted into this whole conversation? But, I mean, it's a different time, obviously. And, anytime you have an opportunity to represent the fans, it's about playing with your heart and your passion, And the thing is that if you ask any basketball player, even today, I mean, even within the generations, you play the game for the love of the game. So every chance you get to play the game, you play it with the intensity of playing hard. And the fans see that. And that's where you bond with the fans and when you do that. Defense is a part of it. Offense is a part of it. Showcasing your talents, understanding who you're playing with, competing against your fellow players. All that is a part of the whole process. And that's the story that in the presentation that you try to present to the fans. And it's been going on for years. And I think it will continue. And once again, it's all predicated on how you perceive yourself performing and what you're trying to showcase to the fans that are watching. So it is a little different. The players are different. But the idea of, showcasing and playing and representing and saying thanks to the fans is the same. It's just a different voice. My voice is a little different than the voice of today. But I think that the passion of the game of basketball is not different than what it was years ago.
Kelly Bardick, WCCB. Michael, do you have any suggestions for Miles Bridges in the dunk contest?
Have fun. I am looking forward to seeing Miles. I think he's a very gifted athlete and a basketball player. It's not just, jumping and dunking. As you know, there's other aspects to the game, but it's an opportunity to showcase what those talents are and how the fans would enjoy that. He's a unique kid. I'm very proud of him as well as Kemba. I forgot to mention having Kemba as an all-star gives me great pleasure because I always believed this kid was an all-star, and he's proven that 3 years in a row, and this year being a starter. So he represents the city very well and the organization very well, and I think Miles will do the same. I'm anticipating some creativity. Now, the dunk contest, ironically, is a very difficult creativity. I mean, we took off from the free throw line. I don't expect anybody taking off from the top of the key. But you're going to see a lot of different creativity from a young crowd, and obviously it should be fun for the fans to see. So I'm looking forward to that, and definitely looking forward to seeing Kemba play in the All-Star game.
You look back on your opportunities to compete with Dominique and whatnot. What do you remember most about those, and do you think those contests actually helped grow the game to where it is right now?
What I remember most, two North Carolina boys going at it. People don't realize he was from Washington, North Carolina. I'm from Wilmington, two extremes. And it gives us great pride that, that type of showmanship, that's always going to be a connected bond between me and him. And I think it brought a different, it's like the All-Star game having a baseball All-Star, like having a home run derby. It was a part of the phase of the creativity and the uniqueness of what those individuals brought to the game itself. It wasn't defining who we were. It was a part of who we were. And being that both players came from North Carolina, that is the connection that I remember the most about Dominique and myself.
You got a couple All-Stars coming in this weekend. Russell Westbrook just got, 10 straight triple-doubles.
Sure.
And you got James Harden with 30-point games. I'm just curious from a player's perspective, which one do you feel like was harder to achieve, and which one was more important?
But that's okay. That's okay. I know. I figured they was going to get that. Both. They're all both hard, and uniquely, It shows the talent, that we have within the league. It shows still the progression within the league. I'm very proud about what both guys have done because they're making their mark for the league, and I think it really helps the growth of the league, which is harder from a player standpoint. 6 championships, by all means.
Can you explain what it's like to host a game on your birthday? Will it be a big birthday celebration on that day?
It's a constant reminder that I'm getting old. It's amazing. The All-Star game is always around my birthday. I wish it could be postponed a week or before or after, but it's a constant reminder that the game is evolving. I'm evolving as a person, and it's a one time where I can bring everybody in and celebrate and enjoy the game of basketball all at the same time. So I'm looking forward to it. I got a lot of family here, not enough tickets, but it should be fun. I'm looking forward to it. Thanks.